Hey, what's up, you guys? Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the top 3 tips for having the ultimate marketing mindset in your construction business. Now, you may see me posting a lot about marketing and sales and talking a lot about different strategies you can use for Facebook ads or Google ads or SEO. But the reality is that none of that stuff matters if you don't have the right mindset for marketing your business. I've been doing this for a lot of years, and what I find is that the contractors who are the most successful in our program for doing a marketing campaign, typically the mindset that they have is a winning mindset. And it's a mindset that is following these 3 tips I'm going to give you. And really, it's the mindset that allows them to become the most successful possible because of their marketing. And so you could be doing all the tactics and all the strategies, but if you don't have the right mindset, then basically none of that stuff really matters. And so in this video, I want to share with you these 3 things that I think are going to really make a big difference for you, shift your mindset so that when you approach your marketing campaigns or any advertising, any kind of those investments in your business, you're going to have the right mindset, and that's going to be able to help you get a lot more success from it rather than just struggling and jumping around from one agency to another and just making all these mistakes. And so I'm going to give you these 3 tips here, and I think it's going to be a big benefit for you. So I want to respect your time. Let's jump right into it. So the first mindset that you have to have if you want to be very successful with marketing is something called value in advance. So value in advance, what that basically means is that you are constantly focused on how can I provide value to someone in advance of them paying me for services. Now, when contractors hear this, they're probably going to cringe a little bit and think to themselves, well, I don't want to work for free. I want to get paid for my time, my worth, blah, 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 all that. Absolutely. But what you need to understand is that it's very competitive out there these days. And so a lot of people are just coming out and saying, hey, work with us. We provide this, blah, blah, blah. They're very salesy, if that's kind of a word to use. And so it's really important to provide value in advance to gain someone's trust so that they know, like, and trust you and they want to work with you, because then the sales process becomes a lot easier. I'm sure you're probably doing this in your business right now where, you meet with the person, you invest in them a little bit, you give them some advice, blah, blah, blah. And so that is going to facilitate the sales process and hopefully end up with them working with you, right? And so marketing is no different. Just videos like this, for example, this is me providing value in advance to you so that you're getting value, you're learning, and then when the time is right, or if the time is right, then hopefully I would be the person that you would think about if you wanted to do some marketing for your construction business. So value in advance is really important because basically what it does is it builds trust, and then the person is getting value enough to be like, hey, this is helpful for me, right? And so what that looks like for you in your marketing is every piece of marketing that you do should be providing some kind of value. Maybe it's giving some advice. Maybe it is just pointing out, some of the things that common mistakes maybe that a lot of contractors make, and you're helping homeowners not make those mistakes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, even just providing value in advance could be providing an extra bonus. I talk a lot about offers with to get people's attention. And so providing value in advance could be some kind of free consultation where maybe you if you're a painter, you do a free color consultation where you give a little bit of value in advance, et cetera, et cetera. So value in advance is really important because it's going to get people's trust. It's going to make them want to work with you. And it ultimately makes the sales process much easier. Okay, so number 2. So number 2 is a concept that I like to call show, don't tell. So what show, don't tell means is instead of talking about how great you are, hey, we've been in business for this long, we can do this for you, we have the experience, our guys have 10 plus years of experience, blah, 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 we're certified in this, blah, blah. Show, don't tell means instead of telling people how great you are, start demonstrating it. And the way to demonstrate things is like by showing really nice pictures of what you do, maybe some testimonials like I mentioned, or even just like I talked about before, like in the value section is like maybe your knowledge. So when you meet with people, then you can say like, hey, like I think this should be this way, blah, blah, blah. I think you should really do this. Like that's showing that you are someone of value instead of telling, right? And so the concept of show, don't tell in your marketing is showing testimonials, showing reviews, showing really good pictures of your work, showing that you're winning awards, showing your team is growing, showing that you're a successful business, right? And so showing those things, demonstrating those things to people through social media is going to do a lot more than just saying it or telling it. And this is something that kind of flies under the radar because oftentimes showing that you are the real deal is a lot more difficult than just saying it, right? Like we live in a world where a lot of people make promises, but it's difficult for them to live up to those promises, right? And so it's important to show that. It's important to demonstrate that you are the real deal and that you actually are doing the things that you're saying, right? Okay, and then the last thing here, the third tip that I want to share with you, I'm going to clear this out. So the third tip that I want to share with you is a concept of sustainability and longevity, right? Here's the deal, is that a lot of contractors, when they're doing some kind of marketing, they get all like ADD with their mindset, their marketing, right? So like a big red flag for us is when someone comes to us and they say, yeah, I was thinking of just doing like a big 1 month push, you know, like a 1 month marketing campaign where we just do a big push for 1 month and like that, and we'll see from there. That's the biggest red flag in terms of mindset, because what that reveals to us is that you're just looking for like a quick gimmick or like a quick fix to do for your marketing. You just want like a quick push. And that is a bad mindset to have, because the reality is that good marketing and world-class marketing campaigns and advertising, these are long-term campaigns that are put into place that slowly build over time. Now, obviously, we're doing advertising, right? So we're paying money to get in front of people's faces. And, you know, we've had clients who make all of their money back from the entire campaign and then some within the first week, right? So I'm not saying that results take a long time, but your mindset needs to be one of, how sustainable is this? Like, can we do this for 6 months and be able to have the longevity in mind so that we can actually carry out this campaign over a long duration of time? You know, a lot of our clients are committed to doing a marketing campaign for 2 years, right? And so it's like marketing and advertising is a long-term investment. And so if you're thinking to yourself, hey, I just want to do like a 1 month thing, like you're not giving yourself enough of a runway to be able to build that momentum, you know? Like, for example, another thing is like, I've been doing these videos and posting content on Facebook in our group and stuff for a year. Like, you know, that has been an ongoing marketing campaign that is part of the business. And the mindset is like, we're in this for the long haul, right? And so if your mindset is like, hey, I'm just going to do a 1 month thing or like whatever, and you're trying to basically just like test the waters and do all these little things, you're usually not ever going to see success from that marketing campaign, because you're not giving it enough of a runway to really measure any real results. You know, that's why like when we do campaigns, we do a minimum of 3 months, because we want to be able to assess out of that 3 months the impact. Like that's a 90-day sprint is what we call it, is like pretty much the smallest marketing campaign you could do, right? And so I recommend that you adopt the mindset though of longevity. Commit to a marketing campaign for at least 6 months though, in your mind at least, and really follow that through, because oftentimes it's like a snowball effect. Like in the first month, you maybe get a bit of a momentum, and then the second month that builds, and then people that you're talking to from the second month close in like the third month, and then, right? So it builds on itself. And so there's something called like a lag time, right? Where the momentum you get from last month builds, and then it builds and it builds. So it's like there's a lag time involved in that, right? And so it's important to understand that in marketing, that you're not just having this mindset of like get in, get out. cash in, cash out quick. You don't ever want like a get rich quick mindset when it comes to marketing. You want a long-term longevity type mindset. And this is like chess, not checkers. Like it's going to take you much further longer term if you think like this. So just because a strategy that you're doing works really well right now doesn't mean that it's going to work 5 years from now, right? And so what are you doing in your marketing to build longevity and have that mindset of, okay, I'm not in this for like the 1 month, but I'm in this for like, the 10 years or something like that. So that's the last strategy, the mindset that I want to share with you. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or you want to share something with me, you can comment on this video below. If you enjoyed this video and you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. I always appreciate your feedback. Appreciate you guys watching. And I hope you have a great day. And again, if you have any questions or any concerns or anything like that, comment below. I always love sharing and getting your feedback. So I'll see you guys on the next one. And again, I hope you have a great day. Bye.